This is the story of a small dragon who lived in a cave filled with delicious smelling ice cream. He loved the sweet, chilly treats so much that he collected different flavors, towering cones, even ones that sparkled. But his favorite was vanilla with extra sprinkles. One day, some kids discovered the secret cave and found the friendly dragon enjoying his snack. Together, they became best friends and shared many tasty adventures in town. However, one time the weather got very hot and all of the dragon's ice cream started to melt. Oh dear, what could they do? Let me tell you this amazing story through these beautiful illustrations. That's right, we're making a children's picture book today. So let's jump into my journey. To kick things off, we'll start with the cover art. As we know, our little dragon is going to be the main character. He's described as a small dragon with mint green scales and a pastel pink belly. His eyes are big, round and blue and full of wonder. And of course, he loves ice cream. So let's have him holding, or at least near an ice cream cone. Let's also add in some children waving and smiling at our little buddy. Finally, we want a whimsical watercolor feel and a pastel color palette to match the dragon's cute appearance. Alright, let's see what we get. And wow, this first image is amazing. This adorable little dragon has a giant ice cream cone and it looks delicious. The colors are great, but we need the dragon's scales to be mint green. The belly is pink. The kids are also looking fantastic. Overall, this image will be perfect for the cover. So next up, let's move inside the dragon's cave and illustrate scene 1, which is called the Dragon's Secret Cave. We can see the interior of the dragon's cozy cave here. Instead of gold and jewels, there are glowing piles of pastel ice cream cones stacked up like treasures. The mint green dragon happily sits in the middle of it all, licking an oversized ice cream cone with sprinkles. This dragon is sweet, curious and playful, and the scene should have magical watercolor lighting with a whimsical feel. So let's use those keywords along with the dragon's description and see what happens. Wow, this is such a cozy scene. Our dragon looks fantastic. The ice cream is displayed beautifully and the details on the cave are amazing. This image will work perfectly for scene 1. For scene 2, the children discover the dragon. We can have them peeking curiously into the cave with eyes wide with wonder as they see the dragon surrounded by colorful ice cream towers. The dragon should be smiling shyly with bright blue eyes. Again, we want a watercolor style with pastel tones and a whimsical feeling. Let's type in those keywords and see what we get. I love these images. The kids look amazing. It's so fun to see their reactions to the dragon and his ice creams. I think we've found the perfect image for scene 2. Next, we're moving on to scene 3, which is called Sharing Ice Cream. The dragon is sitting in the sunny village square, handing out oversized ice cream cones to children. Some kids sit on its tail, laughing and licking pastel swirled cones while the dragon's tiny wings flutter with joy. We want a warm watercolor scene with a playful mood. So let's enter those keywords and see what happens. Wow, this is a great scene. The dragon's tail makes for a perfect seat for the kids. The image is fun and playful and overall, it's a wonderful addition to our story. Now let's have some fun in town with scene 4, which is called Adventure City. The dragon and children explore the town together. They visit an ice cream cart, try rainbow popsicles, and balance giant sundaes. Everyone laughs as the ice cream nearly topples over. It's a bright and sunny day, so let's capture that carefree spirit with the prompt. These images are incredible. There's so much life and energy in each frame. I love how the dragon interacts with the kids. We can really feel that sunny day atmosphere. I think we've found the perfect set of images to illustrate scene 4. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about scene 5, which is called Melting. The dragon looks worried as mountains of ice cream in the cave start melting in the summer heat. Pastel drips form colorful puddles. The dragon waves its tiny wings to fan the cones. We don't want this scene to be sad, just gentle and comical. So let's type in the keywords. This image is fantastic. The melting ice cream looks just right, and it's so funny to see the dragon trying to fix it with his tiny wings. It's a great addition to our story. Moving on to scene 6, we're inside the cave again with the children's clever plan. The kids gather around the dragon with cheerful determination. They're going to help the dragon with his melting ice cream problem. They sketch an idea and chalk an ice cream festival in the town square to share the melting ice cream with everyone. The dragon tilts his head curiously. To emphasize the brightness and hopefulness of the scene, we can include keywords like bright, hopeful, and chalk drawing. These images are so good. The kids look so determined, and the dragon's reaction is priceless. It's a perfect scene to move our story forward. Now we're getting close to the end of the story. Next up is scene 7, which is called Festival Setup. Villagers are decorating the square with bunting, lanterns, and pastel flags. The dragon helps carry giant tubs of ice cream, smiling proudly. Kids arrange colorful cones on tables. We'll want to capture the magical watercolor pastel palette and the cheerful teamwork. These images are wonderful. I love the festive atmosphere. Everyone is working together and having fun. It's a great scene to get us ready for the big celebration. Now it's time for the climax of the story with scene 8, which is called Festival Day. At the ice cream festival, the whole village comes together. There's a giant rainbow ice cream fountain in the center of the square. The dragon licks the biggest cone while children dance around. Lanterns glow and pastel decorations add a magical touch to the joyful faces. We've made it to the peak of our story, and this scene is pure joy. Now we can have a happy ending with scene 9, simply called Happy End. At sunset, the dragon sits peacefully on a hill with the children. They're sharing the last cones and watching the golden sky. The dragon is content, his belly full and his tiny wings folded. It's a heartwarming close to our story. And there you have it. We've created a delightful children's picture book featuring a mint green dragon who loved ice cream. Remember, consistency is key when creating characters. Make sure the dragon always looks cute and friendly. And don't forget the magical watercolor style that brings the story to life. If you enjoyed this adventure, join me on another journey and bring your own story ideas to life.